aims to reduce the industrial sector emissions through the establishment of a DOE research, development, and demonstration program, and a federal advisory committee to guide its priorities. At the subcommittee markup of this bill, I expressed my concerns about authorizing a new program with little consultation with stakeholders. But as I mentioned in my opening statement, I'm pleased to say that the manager's amendment addresses those concerns and makes bipartisan changes I believe clarify and vastly improve the bill. In the past, I've also expressed concerns that the program established in this bill has the potential to duplicate existing research. Unfortunately, I think there are still parts of this legislation that might overlap with current programs. For instance, DoD programs like the Office of Fossil Energy, the Advanced Manufacturing Office, and the Building Technologies Office are all currently addressing different pieces of this legislation to improve efficiency and reduce emissions in power production and manufacturing. Before establishing something new, I believe we should attempt to leverage existing government resources by providing policy direction to those programs. With that being said, I want to make it clear that I applaud my colleagues for coming to the table in good faith and making this best effort to address my concerns. Because of that, I'm going to recommend we move this bill out of committee, even when our differences can't be fully resolved, since bipartisan negotiations can be enough to get the final product to the finish line. And with that, Madam Chair, I yield back the balance of my time.
Thank you very much. Anyone else seeking time? Ms. Bonamici.
Chairwoman Johnson, I move to strike the last word.
The gentlelady is acknowledged.
Thank you. I first want to thank the chair and ranking member for holding this markup today on these important bills. According to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, limiting warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels would require unprecedented rates of transformation in many areas, including in the energy and industrial sectors. It's notoriously difficult to decarbonize the industrial sector. Our efforts will require reducing the demand for energy by improving the efficiency of industry production and eliminating additional emissions from industrial processes. I am pleased to be a co-sponsor of the Clean Industrial Technology Act, which would direct the Secretary of Energy to establish a cross-agency research program to decarbonize non-power industrial sectors. This research will focus on the most challenging industrial production processes to decarbonize, like cement, iron, and steel production, and opportunities to reduce emissions outside the power sector like shipping, aviation, and long-distance transportation. A cross-agency coordinated federal research and development program will substantially reduce industrial emissions, and this bill takes an important first step to accelerate the level of innovation necessary to achieve our decarbonization goals. I want to thank Congressman Casson for his leadership on this bill. I urge my colleagues to support it, and I yield back the balance of my time.
Thank you very much. Anyone else seeking time?